Here we are getting ready for this showdown between these two fighters. Should be a good one. I'm Todd Grisham. Next to me is Johnny Nelson.
The pleasure's always mine, my friend.
Up first, fists of fire from the United States of America. They are the SCI, WBC, and WBO champ. Last time we saw them in the ring, they won by a TKO. And they'll be facing...
This bout is scheduled for 12 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from the United States of America. Wearing the white trunks, trimmed with white, the current SCI, WBC, and WBO World Champion, Fists of Fire. Fighting out of the blue corner from the United States of America. Wearing the light blue trunks, trimmed with white, the current IBF champion, Magnitude.
These two have certainly talked the talk. Now they've got to walk the walk.
Words are cheap. It's the action that says it all. We'll find out when the first bell goes.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. Here we go. These athletes have promised us a war. Let's see if they deliver. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. This with that jab. That counter shot lands. A perfect counter lands. They both want a knockout, you can tell. Good counter punching. This is a historical moment. Not many boxers get to 50 fights. An absolute warrior. Beautiful counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. There's a counter shot. A perfect counter shot. This fight a little bit closer than I think a lot of people thought.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's like a match made in heaven.
This is a high-octane battle. That counter punch caught him clean. We wanted action, and they are delivering. Fighter does everything behind the jab. Their opponent has got to watch out for that. That left hook misses. And he scores with the counter. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. No secret who has the advantage after that last. What do we expect to see here in round two? After a really strong round, let's see if they can finish the job.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Punch, counter punch. And he just missed with that left jab. You know, we have to rank them as one of the best in their weight class. Every time they throw a shot, they get countered. Nice counter punch right up the middle. Straight right just misses. They exchange punches. Halfway through the round, I'm not sure who's winning it.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
And he blocks the left uppercut. Someone's will cave, but which fighter will it be? How about that time counter shot? The straight right just misses. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. After what we saw in that lap. And there's the bell to start round 3. That round was complete domination. Let's see if we can shake things up here in this round.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
You can see from the record, this fighter is fantastic and is really difficult to get past. Those counter punches have to hurt. Nice counter shot. The straight right just misses. Good counter punch. Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Nice counter shot. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Through the left uppercut, but it misses. And down goes Magnitude. What a blow to the head there. Let's see it again on instant replay.
A shot from the gods took him out.
One, two, three, four. Are you okay?
Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody can smell blood here. They can smell blood. They've got to be smart. Get in there. Then boom, back in the same spot again. It happened once.
Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knockdown.
You've been put down.
There's the bell for round 4. His eyes look pretty clear here, Johnny. How do you think he's going to do after being knocked down in the last round?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They've staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
One moment changes everything, especially in this division. Nice counter. Big whiff with the right hook. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Halfway through the round, and there's not a lot separating these two.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Will the referee stop it? And apparently no rest for the weary. Thought about taking a breath, but instead, they're in there throwing bombs again.
Green Days now needs to steady the pace. Get the pace back to normal.
Well done with that counter shot. The straight right just misses. He threw a punch despite what the judges' scorecards read. There are no losers in this one. At some point the corner. I promise you, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who. There's the bell to start round 5. Last round, complete domination. Let's see what we have in store for us here.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round, everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
Unlucky to miss with that uppercut. Straight right just misses. Catch and shoot. Beautiful counter punch. Both men step back for just a moment. Here was the defense. Disaster and what else could they do but to take a knee here?
Best thing the fighter did, otherwise, you know what? Pride's going to get you knocked out.
Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Deciding to let it all hang out here in this round. Counter punch. In magnitude, goes to the canvas. That punch to the head looks so good live. Let's see it again in slow motion and really appreciate it.
I've got to see that again.
You heard that right, ladies and gentlemen. A knockout victory and one of the biggest surprises of the year.
What a build-up. What a journey towards this fight. What a fight itself. The crowd enjoyed it. The fighters enjoyed it. I certainly enjoyed it. And what a way to end the fight. There's no mistake there about who won. What a shot.
Ladies and gentlemen, after 5 rounds of boxing, your winner by knockout and the new Undisputed Champion, Fists of